Starting to build your empire starts right here at this bar, the La Pente Mer. So there's two things you're gonna have to satisfy before you can start building your empire. Yanita Nara here, who is the barkeeper here, also known as the bar manager. She holds some what's called a black market. In that black
What's your
market, there are
poison
some
today?
blueprints and items that you'll find in there that you can only purchase by using 8s or what's called sovereigns, which look like that right there, something underneath those 100 sovereigns. I'll explain a little bit later what's the difference between those two. But let's talk about starting off your empire. So first off, once you reach Kingpin 1, some missions are going to open up underneath her.
Followings.
Complete all those missions, okay? Just complete those so that you can next get to this stage over here. This is the start of your empire, where you get your little office, also known as the smuggler's hideout. So once you get in here, there's some key points that you got to pay attention to. You have the Helm Empire overview over there. We have our supply network, the order registry for whatever you're making, and here at this point is the distillery. So we are going to start off at the supply network. This is the first thing you want to do. You got to get the supplies to make the items that you want. So your supply network is broken down into two categories. You have the liaisons, which these are the points that you can go to pick up the supplies that you want. So different helm material makes different items. So you got to pay attention to what you have open. I'll discuss that in a little bit too, to make certain helm items. So for example, sugarcane is used to make rum, right? And the poppy is used to make opium. That's a different part where you start making opium up north, and then not north, the East Indies. And then you can come down as you open up your supply network and open up your empire a little bit more. You can come down in this area, I forgot what it's called, and you can make some opium sales down here also. And then the other way that you have that you can get materials is through attacks. So the forts carry the most materials. As you see here, this fort plunder, pretty large. It's a Campania fort, 360 poppy that you'll get. But of course they recommend you do it with the group, because I'm pretty sure this fort is probably like a 12 or 15 or something, okay? I like to do those with my friends when they're online. But the rogue hunts are like just shipment convoys. What I'm gonna do all of this in this video so you see exactly what it looks like. But these rogue hunts, the fleets are guarded by specialized ships, I like to say. So like the worm ships, they have flaming weapons that are escorting the cargo ship. You're gonna see it here in a few, because I'm gonna do a few of these. I'm gonna show you my routine of building my empire and what that looks like so far. I'm not too far ahead, but I'm far enough to give you some insight about it. And of course you got gannets here for sugarcane. They're sharpshooters. That means they can blow you out the water from a distance. Again, those are sharpshooters. Oh, there's the other one, orcas. They have the fin torpedoes. I hate fighting these ships because I don't know how they lock those torpedoes on so precisely, but they do. And 9 out of 10, they sink me. So I try to hit them from a distance. And of course, more fort plunders, right? So first things first, this is what I do with supply networks. I try to pick up as much supply material at one location as possible. And so this sugarcane is at Pillar 2. So we're going to take that one. This poppy's at Pillar 2. Oh, nice. More sugarcane at Pillar 2. More sugarcane. And then you see this last one is Lee Scale. So I'm not going to select that one right now. So what I'm going to do is go through and accept these orders for Pillar 2. Let's get those and let it cycle through so you don't glitch out and freeze like I do when you're accepting all these orders. Okay, so these last two I don't want to do. All right, so now we're going to head out to Pillar 2 and collect this. But before we head out, there's a few things. If you're selling there, I highly advise you to fix your cargo. What I mean by fix your cargo is get rid of the excess stuff that you absolutely don't need and throw it in your warehouse. So I think the last thing I did was a plunder. It had to have been. I didn't even, wait a minute, golden. Okay, I'll look at that later. ballistic elements. Yep, get rid of all your goodies because these jokers are vicious. Let me move those over there too. I do need to do some treasure maps. So that's pretty decent. That's really not light enough because the items that the materials you pick up for the helm, they take up so much space in your cargo and they take up a lot of weight. And then if you're like me and you sink some stuff on the way there, it's going to cause you more problems. All right, that's more like it. I'm more comfortable with that. Or you can just switch ships to give you a lot more cargo space, but I actually like playing with this ship. So that is good to go. Now we can do one or two things because we're not carrying product yet. You can just fast travel. You got the funds, in which I don't really care about silver because you get silver every turn and corner here on this game. You've got the funds, you can just fast travel over there. But if you sell over there, I advise you to do that setup. Why did it just flip me back? Oh, I hit the back button because I fast traveled to the dock. Clear out your cargo, set your water and your food items up, make sure you're good to go. But for this video, I'm gonna fast travel over there, spend some coinage, normally like $700-800 to get over there. Yeah, so we're gonna fast travel up over there, and when you get here, follow your little marker to the Helm liaison, and to make it a little easier for yourself, you can just pin it, just track one of them. There we go. But I already know where they're at because I do this location often. So we're just gonna run up there. Boom. Here we go. So we're at the Helm liaison here. Now we're gonna just pay our silver to pick up our supplies here. They about to eat up our pockets. And again, at this point, when you do this like this, just let it cycle through. Just take your time. I can't tell you how many times I just clicked submit like back to back, and then I only got like 3 of the 4 items that I was getting. But guess what? This game took my silver. All right, so we picked up the supplies. So that's step 1 of this whole process. And again, let me draw to your attention, even if you're out just doing other missions and you satisfy that, you do not have to go back to the den and go back to your office to see the available supplies. It shows right here also, okay? So any of the settlement locations where there's an Helm liaison that's active there, you can access the supply network and get your intel to do some things in that area. Now that we are done with that, we're gonna go back to the ship, and I'm gonna fast travel back home because I'm not selling today because we're doing a video. And if I was low on silver, I probably wouldn't do this much fast traveling because I literally just, what was that, 1480, 740 each, 1480 in silver. Oh, they cheering me. Let me give them what they want. Let me give them what they want. All right, and go back to our office real quick. All right, so if we go in to our cargo space, we picked up 144 sugarcane and 48 poppy with that, right? So let's go produce our product. So this is when you're gonna go to the distillery. Nice little screenshot of what your place looks like. We're gonna get into upgrades a little later. So I completely forgot about this. I currently have 616 pieces of sugarcane in my distillery waiting to be processed. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and process that. And that's probably gonna take forever in this game. Like, you know what, I'm gonna process it all because I need it. I need some more. There we go. It's probably 2 hours and 33 minutes. Luckily I already have some white skull processed. Okay, so sugarcane gets you white skull rum. I'm going to show you a little bit later how to get the other materials, but at the top you see it's going to take it 2 hours 33 minutes and some change to process 616 pieces of sugarcane into white skull rum. Too easy. We don't really care about that, but we do because that's about to make us some money. So once your stuff does process, right, you have some options while you're waiting for things to process. You can either go over here to the order registry. This is where you're going to take that process from, or whatever process item you have, and you're going to attempt to sell it. I already have 332 in my inventory, so I can fill some orders right now. Opium, I have 153, so I can fill those too. Now I approach this the exact same way that I do my supply opportunities of picking up materials. I look for a location that has, I bet you all these are roving, because this looks like this is in the middle of the ocean, these locations here. Yeah, they're about to set me up for the big okie doke. So I am going to pull this Blue Otis. Yep, this Blue Lotus one here for 81 pieces of the 81 pieces. They're asking for 60 Blue Otis one. So we're gonna pick that. We're gonna pick that order up. That's it. Whatever that's called. TPing what? We're gonna call it Coco for this video. Then I have a standard order at the same location of White Skull Rum for 65. I have more than enough. I'm gonna pick that up too. Blue Lotus Opium again, same location. I'm gonna pick that up too. Man. And looks like yep, same location, White Skull. We're gonna pick it up again. There we go. So all of my orders are exhausted. We know what the location is. So guess what? Let's head out and go deliver this. It is there. So I'm gonna move this to my that's raw material. I'm gonna move that over. Let's go down here. Oh, this is dangerous. Whoa, why did it not let me transfer? Is it too heavy? That's weird. Oh, one of those. Let's go back to this. Oh, it transferred all of it. I did not want it to do that. Maybe I do need all of it. 60 times 3 is 180. There we go. Thanks for giving me the option. So I only need 120 of the opium. Come on, man. Y'all saw me going up and didn't say a word. Okay. 120 of the opium. Hit the wrong button. And then I have 3 orders of 60 over. Come on. There it is. We'll see. Yeah, see how heavy this is? Taking both of those orders just will take my ship over its capacity of 45,000. I'll be sitting at 44. I think it's called encumberment. Yeah, I'll be sitting at 44.9k. Can't do it. So we're gonna go do the opium orders first, okay? That's the dangers of that. And I was just at my ship. Ooh, those hostile takeovers. I am missing hostile takeovers to do this. I have to wait so I can see it. Now, if you're delivering orders, you cannot fast travel. Jeez, where'd all these people come from? Wow. The order that we're doing. And man, she is over there, isn't she? Yep. We are going to run. Is that T-Lock? It's like that? Oh, that's at Dutchman's camp. Wow. Okay. All the way in the corner. Let's get out of here. So tell you what, always make sure that you have your kits ready, your supplies ready, and your food, because it's going to be an adventure. El Captain Picard. I like that. We're gonna get over there. I think this is probably what this is probably one of those times that I do not pick up anything else because I know what I'm about to get into. Come on, boat. Your battleship. You see that? You see how they start on you? I got no time for it. And this is the whole time during this when you're doing the order delivery. Once you deliver, and they are just worse when you actually have 8s aboard or anything, well, pretty much anything of high dollar you have it aboard. Treasure maps, everything. They stay on you. But that's what I use the water for, pick up a little bit of sailing speed, stretch my legs out on them, get out in front of them. So when I'm ready to fight, I fight. But when I'm trying to make money, I'm just trying to make money. We're gonna get over here. I probably should have came out with more food than what I came out with, but we're gonna make it happen. And I'm gonna break speed right here. There's gonna be more of them there. Yeah, told you. I knew they were coming. Now, these rogues, hunter rogues, whatever you want to call them, they carry supplies too. You see how they both are carrying Poppy? This is another reason why I empty out my cargo. Because I just can't resist it, you know? No, get out of there. Come on. Can't move. Oh, look, I got more. Yeah, I'm gonna eat you real quick. How did that just bounce off? Yeah. How do you take me down in a crew boarding? I don't like that, guys. Just want to let you know. Ah. I just played that game. Let me go get my supplies right here. Look at them, still out there. Or maybe that's not it. It's not one. Oh, y'all better not. Okay. Let's get in here. Let's slide in here. Boom. 5 hours later, we have arrived. They are clearly up here. Oh, there's a treasure at this outpost too, but let's take care of this first.
Trade lumbers by. I've nothing for you.
Oh, you got a lot for me. The worst is yet to come, guys. Not really, because I'm about to spend some money in fast travel. Right, so I got this. Let's see if this has not updated yet.
Storm would have sunk many captains, but not you.
Normally I pick up more stuff here, but for the purpose of this game, we're not going to do it. I do need that green heart, though, to craft another gun.
Admiral Rama Becker,
On board.
and understand that strength earns
This is what we're doing right now. Because we're not going through that again. At least for another 10-15 minutes.
The winds aren't kind today.
No bleeding storm and wind can get you, Captain.
Facts. So let's go back to our lab here. After that Grendel fight, let's check. I know it hasn't been 2 hours, but let's just check and see what we do have done. Hour and 23 minutes. We got 322 done so far. 333 remaining. So we picked up supplies. We delivered some supplies. Now let's check on our empire here that's starting. And as you see, there's some spots that are ready. So this is a level 3 right here. I have this one at a level 3 and I have another hour. It's funded for another hour of production. What do I got here? This one is full. So I do need to pick that one up and restock that. And my 3 is full also. We're gonna go across the water real quick, pick up that one. The next objective, as you see, what I have right now, I got 30% of Red Isle covered right now. And as you come out, you can see the Red Isle zone, which is the yellow. And then it's broken down into smaller areas. And what you want to do is you want to start off by doing the takeovers, which are the red markers right there, and securing zones so that you can get, like, let me rephrase that again. So what you want to do is start doing takeovers, and what you can see in the bottom left, it tells you when's the next time you can participate in a takeover. Sometimes those are PvP, depends on other players join the takeover that you are spotting against, and sometimes they're not. They're just NPCs, and you got to hold the area down for 9 minutes. Fight them off for about 9 good minutes. It's like 8.5, 9 minutes, I think. And once you secure, like I secured this one and then this one, these are the only 2 factories in this area, so that gave me this whole area. Now, as you see, I started moving over here to this area, and to secure this area, I want to secure this one right here, this one here, and this one here. But you got to be a little bit more tactical with the securing, because you get some bonuses if you start linking the supply train. So you see the supply route right here? So my next one, in which I should be doing it now, but I'm recording this, it's going to come back up some point of time tonight. I would want to secure this one next, because this one connects directly to here, and you get a little buff when both points of a trade route must be owned for a bonus. So you get a 5% increase of, which is what, 3? Oh no, that's my thing being cool. You get a 5% increase of 8 production when I control this one and this one together. And then if you want to loop the route again from that point, the next one on the supply route is actually in another area. It's down here in Tania Town. Okay. Now, the other part is you can't see it right now for some reason. Maybe because it's full. So once I collect these, I'm going to show you something else in reference to that. Like, each factory has its production of things that it can produce for you. So we're going to get into it real quick. We're going to go pick up these items, and you're going to see me. Here you go. So you can either deliver berries to resupply it, or I can fund it with cash. Kind of running low at cash. I think I started with like 40 today, and I'm down to 27k, so I'm gonna have to do some activities to get my cash back up for my silver. But we're gonna resupply these too, so I'm gonna show you some options to resupply those. But for right now, we are gonna head out and collect our 8. And of course, rogue hunters will be out here. So my first one is out over here somewhere. I think it's Palisades Bay. Yeah, we're gonna go collect Palisades Bay real quick. He called Starboard for sales. I don't see any. Okay, I did turn the opposite direction. And as you approach the ones that you do own, the factories you own, you can see it'll give you a quick status of the factory We're gonna pull up in here and I'm gonna collect my profit. This one produced 88 for me so far, right? That's a level 3. And now I have that. Now, as you see, that 352 and 8s did not change because I have not delivered it, right? Not gonna do it. Now, as you see, it turned back green because I still have some funds in production for it. So it goes right back into producing. And look at them. They on me because they know I got some 8s in here. But I'm gonna risk the biscuit because I'm already outside of the den, and I'm gonna go pick up our other one real quick. Which was, they better not shoot me while I'm in this menu. I swear. Alright. Stay over there. I'm gonna let them be. Let's get our little buffs active. We're just gonna do a full 8s pickup right now. I presume that this is gone. The pickups are gonna be a bit more difficult as you start to build out your empire. And trust me, as soon as I figure out an easy, non-stressful way to do it, I'll share it with you. All right, this is full also, and it did not give me the prompt. Ain't that something? Wish you could just back up these ships sometimes. I guess that wouldn't be shipping, huh? Or sailing. All right. See, sometimes it'd be setting you up to like hit other ships. So we're gonna collect the profit here, and watch out. I knew it. Knew it. Probably because I'm not sailing, it didn't really make them mad. As you see, that one turned back green too. And then my last one over here, we're gonna go by. I think I can pick this up even if it's not finished. It was pretty close. Since I'm already out here, now watch these rogue hunters are gonna pop up out of nowhere. Watch. Don't see them yet. The minute I go into my menu to go get my stuff, they are gonna pop up. And slide in here. Yep, we're gonna collect it. So nothing there. Doesn't need to be for refunded, so it doesn't give you an option for a supply train. So again, see, can't see. See, there it is. I'm still at 352 8s, but you watched me pick stuff up. And that's because your 8s do not get counted for until you get back to a den with your 8s. And right now you only have 2 dens, St. Anne and the one in East Indies, T-Lock. Did I just turn the right way? I did, okay. So we're just gonna get back to the den. The minute we hit the deck, all of our 8s will be in full possession of us. Oh my, I did not see that. This one dude on my ship always trying to help out everybody else. Get back over here to St. Anne. That was probably the quietest pickup I have done so far. Maybe because the storm's coming in. And here you go. Now your 8s are secured. You get a little bit of points towards the leaderboard, all that good stuff. And we're gonna go back to our den real quick and check out our empire. There we go. So now you see everything is back green, back in production. So this one's funded for another 58 minutes and it's going to produce me 43 8s an hour. Okay. I can amplify that, and that's by running a supply over to it. And I think I'm gonna do one of these because I do have some extra sugar cane. I think I'm gonna do it for, this is for White Skull rum production. Yeah, I do have extra sugar cane, so we're gonna, so I can show you what it looks like. I really don't have no extra sugar cane, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the vid. I'm gonna do it for the vid. What did that calls for? That calls for 80. All right, so I'm gonna have to go to my warehouse. Or actually, let's go to manage cargo here. Pretty sure I have at least 80 raw materials of sugar cane left. I do need to clean. I don't. I only have 67. So we can't do that one. But the other one calls for juniper berries, right? And it was probably 80. So we're going to go with 80. I think it asked me I can support it with 80, right? Now you can do this while you're out there. It's just a little bit unsafe, but you can do it out there. But I'm going to go out there and show you what is... My ship got damaged? Okay. I'm gonna go out there and show you what it looks like. But that's the other thing, is when you do kill a ninja, like the spelling, bro. Where'd you go? I don't know, maybe these roads don't like storms, because they're not in these waters right now. Not that I'm complaining. I think I've had my share of them today. I was really trying not to eat that. Just wanted to slide in here. All right. So now we can interact with that. Now, because those are my inventory now, look at that. I made 4 pieces while we were gone. But anyway, so this is what we're going to do. Now we just did that. We just did a supply run activity, 250% more, right? But this is the real, look at that. You see the smoking? Why? Because now our factory is on and popping. Look at her smoking on the map. So production, if you see the current production, now it's going to produce 150 pieces of eight an hour. There you go. So if you're on the grind for pieces of eights, that's the way to do it. You want to go do your supply runs, and instead of doing order deliveries, right, you want to come in here. Why is my ship still moving? Okay. All right. You want to come in to your Helm operations here, and you want to donate. Well, let's get that right. Okay. It's not working with me. Okay. You want to come into your whole operations right here, your empire, and you want to donate whatever it's requesting for your supply run activity, right? And as you see, it went from lower production of eights to 150 eights per hour. I do only have it funded for 53 more minutes. So when it does run out, I got to pay attention to this so I don't lose that 150 eights per hour, right? I'm going to come back in here and fund it with some more silver to keep my factory running. All right. So that's a way that you can get more eights faster from your factories and your empires. And of course, math is mathing right now. The more takeovers you do, the more factories that you are running for production, the more eight you're able to produce for yourself and that you can use in the black market to get some of those weapons and items that you have your eyeballs on. And then the last part is I'm going to go, wish I can just fast travel to the docks from any point. But the last part of this is you're probably wondering how you get the southern pieces. Well, the southern pieces are associated with the leaderboard. So you got to make some eights. As you make more eights and you build your empire up higher, you'll go up on tiers on the leaderboard. And once you reach certain tiers, then you'll be granted sovereigns. And those sovereigns, anywhere, I think it's like 250 is the first tier. You are 50, you'll get sovereign points for. But let's get back to the dock at the den. Oh, let's go around you and I will show you what those look like. It's so crazy how the landscape looks really different and when storms come through on this map. I like it. So we're gonna get back over here to the den and I'm gonna show you real quick on that empire and I'm gonna publish this video and hopefully it helps someone out that didn't quite understand how to operate that helm, build their empire. Hopefully you guys are about as excited about season 1 as I am. I just wanted something different to play, a different style game to play. There's a lot of hate on this game and I personally don't care because I like the game. I don't care if it's not Black Flags. I wanted Black Flags, I'll be playing Black Flags. And let me fast travel to Den real quick so we can look at this leaderboard. So that's the quick overview. I literally just started this week, I think Monday. Yeah, I just started Monday of building my empire. So this is where I'm at so far. Okay, seasonal reset. It's 12 weeks. So was that 96 days? 96 days, right? 3 of 76 factories, and only have 1 territory. That's that middle territory that I showed you earlier. Now, keep in mind, this does reset at the end of the season. Pretty much you start back over. Hopefully season 1 comes in February 27th. Hopefully they're not doing a reset. They're going to count that because they're counting down 89 days right now. So hopefully we're good to go. Okay. That's there. And then your leaderboard. This is where I was talking about as you tribute and do activities within your helm, whether it's the helm here down in the Red Isle or up in East Indies, all of those points contribute to your contribution on the leaderboard. And on the left, as you see, as you go up on the leaderboard, you are rewarded with those Covenant sovereigns. So that's how you get them. And it's a hustle and a grind. My man's name is Duck Squawker. I like that one. Okay, but so whenever I reach 10,000 in Helm, then I will get 350 sovereign. So I think sovereign is going to be the Covenant thing in the game because right now I'm sitting at 50 and I've been grinding. Now, this I'm still exploring more, but of course it takes 8s to do this. And that's if you're looking to, like, the smuggler operations. This one is designed for if you're looking to improve your refineries, not your refineries, to improve your factories, okay? And refinement rate at your factory. But of course, you have to select the one previous to the one that you want. Literally working up to gold skull rum production. And the main reason why I want that one is those nines, those Skurlock nines. This is how you're gonna get those nines. The easiest way to get those is to produce the golden skull rum, and produce it from your factory. So do some takeovers, get your factories running, and produce it from there, and then go buy those nines with it. Then of course you got some vicious tactics. I haven't read through all those, but trust, I will put a video out shortly once I figure out what's the best options here. You got some Red Isle connections, coast of Africa stuff, East Indies, and then extended supply runs. But as you see, each one of these costs some gold 8s. So I'm a little bit leery with it because there's other things I want to do with my 8s, especially within the black market. There's some blueprints that I want. So being a little bit mindful of my 8s, but there you go. That is how I started my Helm, and I'm building my empire. As I come up with more tricks of the trade, you know the deal. I'll put out another video. Hopefully you didn't find this too long. Check the comments for some benchmarks for playback for future reference. But other than that, this is Still Rain, and I'll catch you on the next one.